Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor, I'm back at y'all again. Now, this is not an ordinary subject that I'm coming to you with right now. And the reason why I say that is because you have to really be in your crazy mind in order to digest what I'm about to say. And you have to be able to pick apart and decode certain vibrations and frequencies. Okay? About 3 days ago, I was laying down and I saw a figure. It was a figure of a feminine image or a feminine frequency. And this image was walking north. And the way that this image was walking was in circles, as if it was going around some type of object or organism or some type of gland. And the image was speaking without speaking, and I heard it without hearing. Open your third eye for those who know. A lot of people call me crazy because I'm going to go deeper. Now, I heard buzzing sound coming from the hair of this image or this shadow, this woman that we'll use the language woman since we're here in the third dimension. And the buzzing came together to make sentences that was actually communicating with my geomagnetic force field saying, come up. And I tried to figure out what she was saying, to come up. Open your eyes and come up. And I said my eyes is open and I can't move. I was trying to come up, but I couldn't move, but my eyes was open. She said, the reason why you can't move is because your eyes is not really open. This is why you can't come up. And so it resonated with me as I awakened into the matrix once again. And I kept hearing the buzzing as I was coming back into the matrix part of my mind. And the buzzing also said, look down. So it hit me as she was telling me to look up. Me coming into the matrix, she was telling me to look down. And as I woke up, I looked down and guess what I saw? I saw an image that had a number in a circle that said 111. And we know that 111 is the beginning of a new energy dealing with certain planets. Now, when I say beginning of a new energy, these energies are already here, but they are not in normal people like us. They are inside of people who has autism, dementia, sickle cell, and things like that. You got to understand that when European biologically patent what you call or what you think is a disease, they are actually identifying spiritual bloodlines. This has nothing to do with physical biology. This is spiritual biology that has to do with the way a certain species see and think. So when you are studying autistic children and people with sickle cell, they don't necessarily see everything that we see in this dimension. They are seeing other things that we can't see. This is why they ignore you a lot, because they are hearing buzzes in their third eye. Their third eye is so high of a frequency than ours that we are more handicapped to them. We are really the handicapped people. They are the ones that's actually keeping us alive. They are the ones that's actually defending us. You may have a child that's autistic, and he may be playing with orbs on the bed 3 in the morning. You might not be able to see it, but that child see it. That child see portals opening up around them. And that you might see your child jump off the bed, and you'd be like, oh my God, my child fell off the bed or jumped off the bed. No, that child saw a portal and tried to get through it. There are children that see portals and can go into those portals and come back out. Now, when they come out as autistic children, they have a little bit of fear of the things that they haven't had contact with. But the figure that I saw in my dream is a figure that guides these children. So what's up to us is down to these autistic children. Well, what you call these handicapped children. This is why the concept and the science of the Europeans to create something to keep you looking up when you're supposed to be really looking down. Down represents inside of what you are. So they have taught the concepts and sciences to our own people to throw the spell on us to keep us looking up instead of down. And while you're looking up, something else could be going on inside of you. Somebody can rob you. Certain entities can rob you. But these autistic children, if you have them, pay closely attention to them. They on and off. They might pay you attention every once in a while. But then they might look up as if they are somewhere else. This is when their physical lens is shut down. They don't see the front door like you, nor do they see the back door like you. They don't know what in and out is. Because their concept and the way that their brain resonates is how nature resonates. It has no knowledge of what in and out is. And this is why it's so powerful. Because it doesn't have to adhere to what should be common sense. But we do. And since we've made things complicated and we've started to look up the things that is inside of us that is now awakening, which is down, it's being robbed. Mercury is in retrograde. This is why you see a lot of confusion going on. But the confusion is a side effect. It's a good thing. See, the thing is, we respect the positive, but we don't want to respect the negative. The confusion that you are seeing is a universal body, which is us, which is being flushed and detoxed and healed from a certain spiritual entity that has been attacking us and enslaving us on a spiritual capacity. In our minds, nothing physical has ever oppressed us. It's always mental, which is connected to the spiritual body. In order for you to oppress anything, you can't just run to the body to do it. You're going to actually have to enslave the mind first. So when you're studying autistic children, their mind is so protected, so tight. It is so defensive that they don't allow their mind to be oppressed. So think about what I'm saying. There are other things that is opening up around us that we need to start taking heed to. Because while we're running around trying to figure out who we are on this earth plane, when we know that we're not physical, and if you're not physical, you cannot be identified or connected to anything on this earth plane. The thing that you are akin to has no image. The thing that you are akin to has no titles. The only things that has titles and the only things that has labels is products that is created inside of an illusionary realm. This is an illusion that we are living in. And everything that's in it that you're trying to connect yourself to is an illusion. So therefore, sooner or later, you will become a part of the illusion. All right? So with that much said, Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor, I'm out. Peace.